Oh, yeah. Sugar Daddy Phenomenal.
Noise. Come on, some more noise than that. It's a Friday too. Make some real noise. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is the first and finest production. First and but not the last, definitely. My name is Mrs. QD. I'm your librarian. I'm also your spoken word presenter for the day. So I'll be introducing everybody. And I'm gonna start it off, set it off with a little piece. And it's called I Desire. Can everybody hear me okay? Okay. I desire to be a parenthetical citation. I want to be so smart with quips off my lips that someone uses my rant in a research paper. I want to be about something more than this darkness. Overclouded, overcomplex, overmuscled, overagitated, overwhelmed. I want to tie up where I prance, glance, and move in an overdramatic way. Is that so much to ask? Come on, is that so much today? I want a denouement. Give me some resolution to this mystery, to this misery, and this injury. If I was onomatopoeia, I'd be a word that sounds like its meaning. Clink, clatter, buzz, belch, ahem, at you. Bam, hiss, huh, ping, plunk, pow, ow, thump, tick, tock, whack, wham. I can be onomatopoeia. I can. I think I can. I think I can. I desire to be lyrically dope in that old school kind of way, pulling painful memories from the deepest well in my soul, or celebrating so loud I'm letting everybody know. Poetry is that boom, bam, bass you hear in a song that makes you jump up and down. Poetry has set me free, set me loose, set me on this crazy, wild, emotional ride. Poetry is ping, pluck, pow, ow, thump, tick, tock, whack, tick, tock, whack, wham. Onomatopoeia, I think I can, I think I can. Poetry is, I think I can. Thank you. And now, we're gonna set it off. If you're a poet and you know it, clap your hands. That's right. We're gonna set it off real quick with the real poets in the room today. Asha Streeter. She's the one and only, the goofy, the crazy, the loud. But we're gonna say that she's the natural. So you come up here, Miss Natural.
Portion of my legacy, the paternal side of my family. I want them to know I even exist. That I'm a living, breathing human being. And for the most part, I don't think they do. Daddy's baby, daddy's girl. He used to say, daddy's baby, daddy's girl. And for the most part, he was. But he knew, and I knew too, that there was a side of me that he couldn't teach me because it didn't belong to just me. It was a part of you that was inside of me. And his memory of you was always filled with a type of shame, like he should have known better or something. And so my question about you became few and far between, but my thoughts grew exponentially. And I'm sure I should be quite over this idea of what a mother-daughter relationship would be like, feel like. And as I welcome my own daughter into this world, there are many things about me that I will never be able to tell her. Because you're not only done me a disservice by walking, running, or hiding, but her too. She would never have a grandmother that would teach her about the world that only she experienced, or spoil her as a grandmother should. And I thought about this for some time, but as I cultivate my own legacy, I can't imagine her, because that would mean not loving me. And believe me, it took a lot of soul-searching tears and conversations with God, but I finally found my peace. And so I have to make up my mind to release you so that you don't infect my personal reality. It's so unfortunate because you would have loved us. That was what I would say, baby girl. To for some reason, to a woman that could not be my mother. But as a message, I would tell her, I've forgiven you and I'm free in that peace.
Give it up. Aisha, sorry, baby. Okay, our next person will be Letitia. Letitia Charles, come up here, Tish. Come on, baby. Hi, my name is Letitia. My poem is called Lost Love. Well, the first part of my poem is not really mine. I found it off Google and it inspired me to write my poem. Well, here I go. The deepest love known to man, one that's sure to last, is the one that's unconditional to any time that's passed. Like a diamond is forever, much more precious than that pearl. The love that only fathers can have for daddy's little girl. Too bad that love was never there. I yearn to have you here by my side, giving me that love, but you just push and shove. I remember feeling like crap. Every time I mention your name, mommy would snap. But then one day, you came. Not having a bit of shame. Of all the years I was sad, crying and begging for my dad, you were nowhere in sight. So I guess you took flight. No one could imagine my pain. With all the tears I cried, I probably could make it rain. But as I got older, I realized that you were not a necessity. You were just one of life's accessories. The day your wife called and told me you were sick, I simply told her, I don't play that guilt trip. After all I've been through, she had nerve to tell me about you. Like, honestly, you expected me to care? All the hugs I wish we shared, and all the missing love, how could you dare? Tell me you're sorry? Oh, please, say that ish for your mommy. Every day I try not to show emotion. It seems to be an unpleasant roller coaster. So I put on my tough act, a selfish, self-conscious pat. Listen, nearly 35% of children are fatherless. So many try to be their best. Truly, life is just one difficult test. But see, there's this one dude, although sometimes can be a real prude. He's the one that calls me daughter, the one I adore to call my father. They always say not to be picky, so I am honored to say, I love you, Ricky. Not done. You were there when I wanted to hide. You taught me to stand with pride. You provided me with a hand. You provided me with a hand to hold. When you saw my world was cold. You saw when I needed to be fixed, when I couldn't find my missing links. Now I clearly see you fill the missing pieces of me. Speaking of rock, the poem is called Cloud by Sandra Cisneros.
Before you became a cloud, you were an ocean, roiled and murmuring like a mouth. You were the shadow of a cloud crossing over a field of tulips. You were the tears of a man who cried into a plaid handkerchief. You wore a sky without a hat. Your heart puffed and flowered like sheets drying on the line. And when you were a tree, you listened to trees and the tree things trees told you. You were the wind in the wheels of a red bicycle. You were the spidery Maria tattooed on the hairless arm of a boy in downtown Houston. You were the rain rolling off the waxy leaves of a magnolia tree, a lock of straw-colored hair wedged between the model pages of a Victor Hugo novel, a crescent of soap, a spider the color of a fingernail, the black nets beneath the sea of olive trees, a skein of blue wool, a tea saucer wrapped in newspaper, an empty cracker tin, a bowl of blueberries and heavy cream, white wine in a green stem glass. And when you opened your wings to wind across the punched tin sky above a prison courtyard, those condemned to death and those condemned to life, watch how smooth and sweet a white cloud.
Introduce the lovely, the caring, and the goofy Zay. Zay, come on up.
That was very sad. I'm about to tear my ass up with her. Wasn't all too well.
It's called Myself in Disguise. I'm looking in the mirror and I don't see myself. Looking at my struggles, I'm in bad health. I try to know who I am, but I can't tell. Thought I was in good condition, but I've only been in hell. Stuck in my problems that I can't handle. Is this reality or is it just a scandal? Feeling certain emotions, not even knowing why. Freezing in time and bursting into tears to cry. In a crowded world, but feeling so alone, fighting alone with no one to hold. Living in my fears, my hurt, and my past. Killing myself slowly, how long will it last? Can't make it on my own, I'm in an ocean drowning. Gasping for this air, the clock is counting. I'm fighting, I'm trying, but where is it taking me? I'm drowning under, falling deeper, just hitting the bottom of the sea. Who am I? What's wrong? I'm being let to die alone slowly, and I'm not sure for how long. Why do I see a monster, another person instead of me? It needs to leave me alone and let me be. Hopeless and weak, I cried through my silence. I thought I was okay, but instead of a plus, I got a minus. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is this person about 5 feet tall? I asked the same question because I once was strong, but now it seems that everything I do is making me fall. As much as I hurt and as much as I tried, I think I can make an ocean with the tears that I've cried. I can't deal with this pain, I'm tired and I want to disappear, trying to get through it, but my life is living through my fears. So used to the pain, sometimes I don't know how to feel. Constantly getting thrown with the same things, and I honestly don't even know if it's fake or real. Wishing I could jump off the building and fly to the sky. I do my best to get screwed over, I never understand why. I'm waiting for the day when I drop down and give up, because when I do, I wish this world good luck. Try to get me back to normal, but it'll never be, because no one will ever know who I am, because I don't even know who's the real me. Drop into the cold ground, breaking my own heart till it bleeds. I can see and I can believe, but I won't ever understand what I read. Because I destroyed myself, all I see is the other side of me through my mirror. And when I look, I see my monster every time a little clearer. Loving this monster while slowly killing it too. I can always fake my smile, because it'll always fool you. My monster is my only real person that never left my side. My monster that knows why I do what I do and why I ever cried. My reflection, my lover, my friend, my soul. My monster that kept me warm while looking through my reflection, living in this world, playing my role. Thank you.
Okay, come on up, Chastity.
Okay, flames surround me as I collapse to find you. I start to weep as your hysterical scream. I can't. The day replays in my head, November 28th. I lost your touch. The pain I felt left me in shock. I was in denial. I questioned his authority and I asked why. Why can't I hear your voice? The things I wanted to do. I wanted to dance with you. I wanted to sing. I wanted to play dolls and hide and seek with you. I wanted to care. I wanted to love. But where would I end up? Who would I be November 28th?
I am very proud to hear all of those people. And Ms. QD worked very hard to get everybody ready to perform. I just sent them down here and let them free. This is what they all brought with them. When you say bring it, they brought it. So thank you very much. Yeah. And this idea of pride reminds me of when you're a young woman starting your career and trying to get out into your job. I struggled to be strong at my work, and I wrote a poem about pride when I first started teaching. It was more to reinforce myself than I really didn't feel proud, but I was trying to work on it. So, I'm a monument to pride, a tall, majestic, ancient tree. I wish you wouldn't saw on me. I'm very soft inside. I'm a fortress of pride. Strong walls are sure to keep out future pain. No one will try to hurt me again the way some others tried. I am a mountain of pride. When over this hill you go, don't trod upon my low, eroded side. I am a river of pride. Yeah, I'm a river of pride. Strong current washes away my fears. Ever on my banks it will stay. Thank you. Okay. Do we have any